Yeah, guys, with this video now, we're going to explore what's going on in Poland and how they are withstanding the invasive crisis of immigrants, you know what I'm saying? And the methods that they used and how they protected their borders for real, you know what I'm saying? And they said that it is a matter of war, that, there are warlords behind this, you know what I'm saying? They give these immigrants visa somewhere and move them somewhere else, and next minute they're in your border by the thousands, and then they push them in illegally because they got no papers or nothing. And the man made it in his country that, if you go there illegally, they shoot you, man. It's no joke. He's serious about it. He said that, they killed a soldier in there, you know what I'm saying? And from thence they passed a new law that, if anybody cross the fence, you getting shot, you know? So dudes are still hanging there behind the woods, you know what I'm saying? Throwing stones and leaving there. I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? And he says that, Poland is a beautiful place to be. There ain't no beggars. There ain't nobody sleeping in the street. No immigrants sleeping in the street. There's no dirt. There's no McDonald's. There's no Burger King. And they said that they happy like that. They living it up. You know what I'm saying? And they having fun. They not eating they eating nice Polish food. He's not eating no damn GMOs and stuff like that or nothing. People, unbelievable. And they protected their country. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we wouldn't. And he says that he's not racist or nothing, but he's got to protect his country. If you come over there illegally, you know what I'm saying? It's like for everybody else. If you go somewhere illegal, they're gonna arrest you. You're gonna get shot. It's the rule of their laws, man. So let's go, man, and see for you guys to see by yourselves, man.
What happens to me next? You will die like a dog. The lowest unemployment in European Union is Poland. The highest GDP after COVID, Poland. One of the lowest debts, Poland.
This is Dominic, a member of the European Parliament from Poland, the country that just approved a new measure to shoot and kill anyone that tries to illegally enter their border.
Unfortunately, one of our soldiers was killed with a spear. Because they behave like animals, unfortunately. They don't behave like civilized people. We are the ones with this border. So we are protecting the whole Europe.
But Poland's strict border control and refusal to take in refugees from non-neighboring countries like Syria and Afghanistan has caused the EU to propose a €22,000 fine for each person Poland refuses to take in, and guys like Dominic to be labeled Islamophobic and fascist.
And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why Poland is so safe. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country. When I see the wall, I do understand that this is for my future children.
Does Poland's strict border policy work? Is Poland significantly safer than the rest of Europe because of it? And do the people of Poland want open borders?
Poland are racist. We are proud of it. And I don't really want any immigrants in my country, Thank you, man.
Before meeting with Dominique, I headed to the capital of Poland, Warsaw, to see what the locals thought of Poland's border and their border patrol now being able to kill migrants illegally trying to enter their country.
At university, what are a lot of the students' thoughts on, shooting down illegal immigrants who come through the border?
I've never heard about it.
Okay.
But, yeah, okay.
It is bad because I don't see any purpose to use a gun for the person. First of all, we need to talk. We need to identify the intention of the person.
Oh my god, that's a tough question.
It's a crazy question, right?
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not sure how they're controlling the borders, but I saw a lot of refugees in the Centrum here.
There are a lot of immigrants all around Europe, and sometimes it can be dangerous for the Europeans.
What are your thoughts on if you came here illegally? What should be done?
Oh, I guess I should go in prison.
Do you feel safe here in Poland as a woman?
Yeah, very much.
Do you feel safer here in Poland as a woman than you do in India?
Yeah, it's more safe.
Yeah.
It's more safe. A lot safe.
You can walk,
Wow.
like go to work at night, and nobody cares, and nobody's like threatening you.
It's not very safe.
No?
Really, because from the main streets,
Yeah.
I really feel not very safe because there are some strange people.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, like men in general.
Some sick people.
Okay.
They frighten me.
Who should the border keep out? Who should it let in Poland?
Nice people, kind, and with good heart.
Okay. Do you think having a more strict stance on the border keeps Poland safer, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know that many people have that opinion.
Okay.
I want to believe that it doesn't really matter from which country you're coming.
Okay.
You know, if you apply to the culture, it's gonna be fine.
Safety
Mhm.
has nothing to do with the border.
Okay. Nothing. What are your thoughts on immigration in Poland?
Я сам являюсь политическим иммигрантом, и поэтому не мне отвечать на этот вопрос. Я пока не сталкивался с какими-то негативными проявлениями в свой адрес.
Why did you come from Belarus to Poland?
Я политический активист, и обратной дороги в Беларусь мне на данный момент нет.
How was your experience going through the Belarusian-Polish border?
У меня чуть другой маршрут, я прилетел из Грузии, я жил в Тбилиси некоторое время, поэтому в моем случае без экстрима обошлось.
Ну, я считаю, что здесь женщине безопасно. Не заниматься бизнесом тоже очень хорошо.
What are your thoughts on their stance on illegal immigration and the idea that they'll kill you if you try to illegally enter through the border?
Ну, я считаю, по международному праву все страны защищают свою территорию. Но это на законодательном уровне. Никто из хозяев, но если есть граница существует, должны соблюдаться законные вот эти данные. Поэтому, если ты нелегально пересечаешь, ты территориальную целостность защищаешь. Считаю, что государство вправе применять оружие для защиты своей территории. Если ты бежишь от войны, пожалуйста, регистрируйся, получай документы, работай. Мне кажется, страна очень комфортная для жизни и, по-моему, очень толерантно относится ко всем беженцам. Я бежала от войны, и тем не менее за 2 года мы тоже здесь и открыли бизнес, и работаем, и платим налоги.
What are your thoughts on the border here in Poland as someone from Ukraine?
Fine. It's really fine. Yeah, it's no problem with service.
Was it easy to get here from Ukraine?
Yeah, really easy. Few hours.
And you fled for political asylum? Or you work here? Why did you come?
Yeah, I work.
I believe like in most Poland, especially like the eastern part in Warsaw, we are like fully open for everybody who wants to come here in every purpose. A lot of people lost their houses, lost the safety in their life.
Yeah.
So I do not see any problem with that. In my opinion, I don't have any problem with that.
Even illegally?
You know what? In my opinion, it is like hard to be illegally at this moment because you have to cross the border. I think this is not like the main spectrum of a problem. Most of them want to be here legally because they want to have a work.
So if they come to Poland, but they are from a country that's not a neighboring country to Poland, should they be allowed to come in here and be a refugee?
Yes, sure, because we've been in this situation in Poland. We have a trouble history, so we need a help for our neighbor.
What are your thoughts on illegal immigration?
I think the crime rate is going much higher so far.
So what about like Syrian refugees, like Afghanistan refugees, Eritrea? Are they close enough to be considered neighbors, or should they go to the neighboring country?
They're not like, of course, geographically they're not our neighbors, but if they're looking for a safe place, they want to be here legally, they want to have a work, they want to build a new life, I don't see a problem with that.
Have you heard about the Belarusian-Polish hybrid war, they call it?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Of course, this is not correct. I mean, to allow or to bring people from outside just to push them in EU.
But before heading to the Poland-Belarus border to see what Poland says is a hybrid warfare at play where Russia is sending migrants from China and Africa into Poland for them to then enter the rest of the EU and then financially and socially destabilize the rest of Europe. I met up with Dominique, member of the European Parliament and Poland's law and justice.
So, y'all see that there is an agenda behind all of this. Somebody is actually sponsoring this action of the immigrant rush. Yeah, all this immigrant rush to Europe, to America, to everywhere. Somebody's behind it, somebody big. Yeah. Troublemakers are creating the problem. See what I'm saying? They're creating the problem, and then they will come up with a solution. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing this because they want to change the structure that they've been operating and want to go back to the since the EU ended, as you know, the European community ended because, partially ended because some countries came out. Because they foreseen what was coming, that they will have to bow down to these agendas, you know what I'm saying? And that would be the payout. They will be going, their economy, their well-being, everything will have to go rolling around these immigrant agendas now. They will have to let them in, they will have to let them, help them do whatever they want, and most of them are just criminals because they're illegals. You know what I'm saying? And man is saying that if they're illegal, he's not letting them in his country, he's shooting them, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can do about it because it's his country and he can make the law that he wants. But what do you think is going to happen to the rest of Europe? That they brought millions of these people in, bunch of people from other places with no ID or nothing, illegals. And now they're in the streets terrorizing them. Yeah, there's police riots, there's instability, there's shit, there's a problem. Yeah, but you can see that this is all being done by the script. Okay, don't worry, the religion is behind this, and you know what they're trying to cause. Yeah, they're trying to cause a genocide of some type. You know what I'm saying? In some type of is like a continuing genocide thing that is going to be going on, ongoing rebukes of destructions. You know what I'm saying? So they partition the society with immigrants, with different religions, with different traditions, with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then create conflict among them. But this conflict is coming from the top. It's coming from the dudes that run the banks, that run the government, that runs everything. So they destroy the country as they feel, like destroy the economy. You know what I'm saying? Have the people having in a horrific situation where they cannot afford their bills. Do weather manipulation to hurt them with cold and rain all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? Then they bring these agendas to infuriate them, because they're already going to be like totally passed out, totally pissed off about their situation, that they have no peace, and when they go out, the streets are full of these beggars, the streets are full of these illegal immigrants, wearing knives, throwing people, stabbing people, robbing people, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying to create a chaotic situation in Europe, not only in Europe, in America as well. And of course, they're waiting for the elections in America to decide what's going to happen for real, because whatever they're going to decide in America is what they're going to do in Europe, because they just followers, don't forget that. They copycats. Let's go.
Alt-right Islamophobe, as the mainstream media and leftist detractors call him. I want to ask him, how does Poland's new border wall work? Can any refugees come in? What is this hybrid war? And how does their border control differ from other EU countries? And more importantly, does it work?
And I'm very happy that we are on the street, not in the studio. Yeah. You can see and everyone can see. Yeah, the difference.
All the streets is
Would this
clean.
be different in Paris, London, anywhere in Germany? What are your thoughts?
I think the easiest way to answer it is Eurostat is the most important when it comes to the data.
Okay.
The safest country in Europe, Poland. The lowest unemployment, Poland. The less crimes, Poland. So if you ask me about any data, we are leaders. And that is the fact. It's not my political opinion. When I quote this in European Parliament, they were very unhappy.
Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground, independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube, and exclusive DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload, you go subscribe at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for less than $5 a month.
The whole discussion on migration started in 2015 when Germany started this madness. In 2018, I said quite famous words: zero illegal migration in Warsaw, in every single Polish city. We don't want any illegals. Then they called me Islamophobe. If someone is from China, if someone is from India, or someone is, it doesn't matter who he is, what he believes in. If he's illegal, we do not want that. The difference between refugee and a migrant, especially illegal migrant, is very, very, very clear. The refugee is the person who flee from the country of conflict to the first safe country. I didn't know that Syria is bordering country with Poland.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
To the first safe country. That is why we took over 2 million Ukrainians. Legal.
Because you are contiguous, you guys border.
That's right. That's right.
In the case of Syria, Afghanistan, Eritrea, that is not the case.
They are not refugees. I'm trying to repeat it every single time. If you want to come, you can come. Submit your documents, ask for a visa, stay here for 6 or 10 months, pay taxes, contribute to the society, then you're welcome. Why not? We are not North Korea.
Sure. Well, why are Syrian, Afghanistan refugees coming to Poland and not
migrants?
UAE.
Why Qatar did not react? Why
aren't they going to Qatar?
Very rich Arab country.
Okay.
Where is Qatar? I'm trying to ask this question for years now, and I cannot find any answers because we've been told that this is a global problem, so there is a need for a global solidarity. So there is no global solidarity. Qatar is the great example. Our soldier was killed with a spear by the illegal.
Terrible.
So that would happen on the streets if we would let them in. They started this madness by willkommen politik. Okay? That was the politic, welcoming illegals because they were hoping for cheap labor. They found out that those who came illegally, they don't want to work. They don't want to work, but there's much more crimes.
Sure.
So they said, okay, let's spread them around. Let's say that this is our responsibility and European solidarity, and then we're gonna get rid of this problem. So in European Union, they started the thing they called quota system. Okay. Each country should take migrants. They called refugees. That's how they call them. They says you're gonna pay like 22,000 euros per person if you will not take them in.
And you guys said no, we are not doing that.
Of course not.
What were the consequences to that old action, I suppose?
They tried to force us to take illegals. We said no. It's better to pay. It's better to have frozen assets, whatever, rather than risk our own life.
Okay.
And look at the streets now.
Do a pen?
There you go.
Has Poland always been this way, Dominic?
This is what it's needed to understand why we cherish our freedom so much. Because of Russia, because of Germany, historically, Poland did not exist for 123 years. We gained our independence back in 1918. So after that, after 1918, we had a little bit of freedom. But then in 1939, Germany and Russia attacked.
Both fronts.
Both. And we had this terrible communism in Poland for 70 years. That's why I hate Putin. I hate him because he's trying to go back to the Soviet Union era. The way he behaved, the way Russia behaved is unpredictable. 123 years.
Police?
Finally, we have an MP with a great English.
There we go. When did this hybrid war begin? Is this an act of Russia trying to antagonize?
Of course, it's because when you go through the papers, you see that the guys who came to Belarus are with the Russian visas.
Okay.
So we know that by the fact, it's not an opinion.
I see.
So the whole process of traveling is organized by Russia. And because of the green border with Belarus, they are able to come to Belarus and attack our border. So it's organized by Russia, of course. And they want to destabilize Poland and other countries, because the whole thing is not only about Poland, Hungary, Italy, and others. In this part of Europe, we know that Russia is responsible.
And when you push back against the Muslim refugees, illegal immigrants, whoever they were, why did they call you an Islamophobe? What happened there?
First of all, it's not true.
Okay.
One of my closest friends is from Syria.
Ah, okay.
You know, he came here
Yeah, that's
legally.
fine.
He started his company.
Yeah.
He paid taxes. He's been here for many years, and we are very close friends. And he's from Syria, and he says, never ever let them come in. Well, of course, they call us racist. They call us Islamophobe. It's not true. They try to tell us that the doctors will come, engineers will come, that our society.
Sure.
It's all bull.
Do you need doctors?
Of course not. I mean, but we need doctors, not doctors, right?
They're doctors?
No, thank you. Satan. I want Poland to be like this. Look.
Now, is most of the Polish government in agreement with your stances on this? Is
This phrase, be like Poland, because of decisions which were made by our government. Yes, yes. Dzień dobry.
Dużo sukcesów.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Dobrą robotę pan robi.
Dziękuję.
Dominic, you're loved far and wide here, it seems. It's like this message is resonating with a lot of the public.
And you have to remember that this is very liberal city.
Sure.
Are you a big fan of them?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Tell me about the live bullets, the fact you can now kill illegal immigrants trying to enter the border.
I love it. If you are trying to commit a crime on the Polish soil, you might be dead. We do not know if you're a refugee, a migrant, or a terrorist. That's why after our soldier was killed, our parliament passed a law that we can use live bullets to protect our nation. We heard that it appeared, but there is no such a zombie cities like San Francisco. We don't have that. You know why?
Why not?
Because we are protecting our border.
Okay.
That's the way they trying to smuggle it into the country. Any illegal activity is always connected to the drugs or guns. But drugs is a very good business. So it's not only about having illegals, it's also about security and anti-drugs war. So we are winning at the moment. We can see how many people are.
Putin toilet paper.
How safe they feel. You can tell. It's just beautiful. You can't see this kind.
So, as y'all can see, man, the man is winning the war, and they happy. Their cities are nice and clean. Nobody logging around, sleeping in the corners, pissing around in the corners, you know what I'm saying? Eating cats, you know what I'm saying? So he's enjoying his peace, and he's saying that it's the best thing that they have done. As soon as they heard about immigration problems, they had to reinforce their borders. People. But the sad thing about this, as you see, it's that it's not natural. It's some agenda. It's somebody actually, well, in this case, it says that it's Putin that is sending these immigrants over there because they come with the Russian visas or whatever. And, it's war, he claims. It's an act of war they're doing on them. Because, it's like Trojan horse, you know what I'm saying? I send a lot of men into your country and then they break you apart. Because all these people don't have no means to be there. They're illegals. Yeah, they're not even refugees, they're illegals. And the man said that they could be anything, mercenaries, they could be in war ready, people that were trained to, come in and destroy them. So he's got to protect his family. He's got to protect his kids, which is understandable. Yeah. So, but it's happening everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're protecting themselves from a lot of trouble that you're going to see happening in the rest of Europe.
this kind of thing in Europe anymore.
When do you think the rest of Europe lost this?
When they decided to be politically correct. It started with the leftists. This is what they want. They want diversity. What kind of diversity? With a knife and a rifle? Is this diversity?
Beautiful.
You do not see soldiers with the rifles as you see in London or in France. There's no need. We are not racist. We are not Islamophobes. We are logical. So I think it's very important to have this discussion, our discussion, while eating.
Okay.
I tell you why.
Why?
Because it's so peaceful. Can you show around?
Beautiful.
How peaceful it is. You don't feel any stress. You do not feel any anxiety. You don't feel threatened by anyone. You don't have any
No zombies.
Table, you know, asking for money or whatever. You just sit, relaxing, have a nice.
Yeah, there's this
beer,
asking
you
for
have
money everywhere.
Beautiful
No?
pierogies. This is what I love about Poland. That's
You
why.
guys have homeless people here?
Well, every country has homeless, but can you see any?
Why are the women so beautiful here?
What about men? Hello.
No offense to the guys.
No. Poland is the last stronghold of normality in Europe and in the world in many, many ways. Come and visit.
And you made sure I wasn't a Russian propaganda asset, right?
I hope you're not. You would be killed.
All right.
The whole process of replacement is just a fact, by the numbers. It's not my political opinion. By the numbers, we are in a very, very bad situation. And listen to me, I do understand that you will have maybe someone who will translate it into Arabic or any other. Do not come to the Polish border.
What will happen if you do and you try to enter illegally?
You might be killed. If you will come here illegally, you will try to harm any of our soldiers, you will be killed.
Okay, guys, that's it for now. I don't want to, go to the whole video, but I'm going to close on you, man. With what you just said, man. Don't come around there illegal. You will be killed. You know what I'm saying? And it's been working for this country. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, they preserved a lot of things, like their food. He said that they have nice food in there. I don't want to go through the whole video because it's long. But, and YouTube what they do after you really won't play properly. But I'm going to close, man. Just that was a quick one for you to see that in Poland, there is no immigrant crisis like you see everywhere because they protect their borders. They didn't play the game. See that? And all these immigrant crises are not normal, are not organic. It's all a script, people. There are dudes that are doing this to create chaos, to create confusion, to bring war. These are warlords creating this. That's it, man. I love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.
Cheers to pierogies, to Poland, and
Come. I'm telling you.
DUM on
This is the only interview in my whole career when I let someone record me while I'm eating.
How is it? As a man of the people.
It tastes like freedom. It's Saturday night, but look. There's no beggars, there's no homeless, there's no fentanyl. We don't do Chick-fil-A, we don't...
McDonald's?
No, we don't.
Burger King?
No, we don't.
KFC?
No, we don't. We do proper Polish, very healthy food.
What are your thoughts on Poland? Where are you from?
Rome, Italy, yeah.
Do you feel safe here as a woman?
Yes, yeah.
Do you feel safe in Rome as a woman? Or Italy, sorry?
No, not at all.
Why?
It's dangerous.
Where are you from? When you compare Rome,
He's going for it.
I visited. What do you feel like?
Because it's not safe.
Why is it not safe?
Because you don't feel safe, like walking alone at night.
Who are you afraid of at night?
Men.
Which men? Men in general or specific types of men who come from different places?
Like that men.
Italian men?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What do you think?
Can I ask you?
Here's the thought.
Can we please order in the meanwhile?
Yes, they do.
Should you buy them one?
Thank you.
Should you buy them one? No? Okay, they don't need it. They don't need it. They can buy their own. Why do you think they feel unsafe in Rome? Let's be honest.
Because of Africans. They are afraid to say something.
So his argument is that African migration to Italy has had an impact increasing the rape in Italy, for example, or in Germany, or in France, or in UK. Would that be accurate? Would you stand on business to that fact?
When we meet like a guy in the street, we don't know if he's Italian, English, Spanish. It's like potentially dangerous.
Okay.
Can I ask you for your, what do you think about Prime Minister Meloni?
Go.
Meloni?
Meloni.
God.
She's going to deport people now. What are your thoughts on that?
What do you think about her?
Good or bad? No trick answer.
Good or bad?
Totally bad. A bad person.
Why is she bad?
She's not tolerant. She's racist.
Oh, she's racist. She's not tolerant. Oh. So you don't know who's raping?
What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Like you're trying to
You
say
don't.
something?
She doesn't understand the question.
What are you trying to say? This.
Okay, so one more question. Who's gonna win in US? What do you think? It's gonna be Kamala or Trump?
Hopefully Kamala.
There you go. Thank you very much. Ladies, have a beautiful night in August. We support leftists in US. Why they want Kamala to win when they are not happy about safety in Italy because of illegal migration? What the f is going on in their brains?
They said a few words that I think are important. Inclusivity,
right?
Acceptance,
Right?
and I think that's it.